Hello everybody, it's me. It's probably a pretty short video, whatever. I'm super tired. I only have 5 minutes left on my phone anyway. But I just had a really fun day today. Went to church, went to Journey. It was nice. The guy with the speaker was, I don't know, he was kind of hard to follow a little bit because he kind of talked and it kind of jumped a little bit and I didn't really understand. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't a little bit over my head, but I mean, some parts I agreed with, some parts I was like, huh? But it's a problem with guest speakers. Sometimes you're used to this certain speaker, and but the pastor's taking I guess a month off, which he deserves. He's really good, and so I guess I have a guest speaker. Then next week I have another guest speaker, which I've heard before, and I liked him. So I liked the other guy, the first guy too. It was just kind of like hard to follow. And then the next 2 weeks, Jason, the worship minister or worship pastor, he's gonna be preaching, and we all know how we know about how we feel about Jason, right? Pretty hot. So, but he's also really good. I mean, it's not just that he's hot, because he is, but he's also a good person, and he's a good pastor. And then he's good, so into it. I just love his passion, I guess. And but anyway, and then after that, we went to my parents' house, and my mom's yummy meatloaf. She makes the best meatloaf ever, but it's really gross how she eats it, because she puts her meatloaf and her mashed potatoes and her corn all together, which, okay, yeah, whatever. But then she puts ketchup on it. Gross. Anyway. And then after that, we went to my sister's house. It was also my friend Sherry's house, but I'm not going there. We went to my sister's house, and I'm so proud of my little Matthew, because he went swimming with his floaties. He wasn't scared. He's like, no, mommy, I'm fine. And in a minute. Me. Sorry. But he was super fine. He was doing so good. He said, no, mommy. And he got in and out of the pool by himself. And I was with it. And I actually got in the pool. It was so super hot. I got in the pool. And the pool was freezing cold, it usually is. And so anyway, he was fine. He was doing really good. And at one point, so finally, I kind of got the pool because I wanted to get out anyway and start drying off. But then he was like, no, I don't want to get out. I'm like, well, I can stay in. I'm right here. So, and you know now that your floaty is right there, and I'm right here. So if anything were to happen, I could jump back in the pool because I'm in my bathing suit, And it's like right there. It's not like the pool's far away. So I just want to start getting cleaned up, start getting ready to go. And he got one point, it kind of like went on his back, but I'm like, don't panic. Actually, I think I was in the pool at that point. He kind of went on his back, or I was just getting out, but I was still kind of in there. I'm like, don't panic. He did good. He didn't panic, and he got himself back up. I'm like, if you're on your back, that's fine. You can be on your back. You're safe. And then towards the end here, I'm kind of getting upset because I'm kind of like watching this other look, like this dad trying to catch his little girl because she's trying to get her to go home, and she didn't want to leave, and she's like, I was like, I'm kind of watching that because I don't want to like knock into me or me knock into her, and I was sitting here crying. I'm like, so I turn around, I'm like, what's up? You're fine, because he was still in the pool, and he was like freaking out. He was like got upset because he's well, they're splashing around me, mommy, and I'm scared. They're splashing. I'm like, why? They weren't splashing. They're splashing around me before they weren't scared. He's like, that's why I need you in the pool with me because I get scared when he's glass. Which I think at that point he was just getting tired because they were splashing on him before and jumping around. And maybe because I was there, he was a little more comfortable with it, but he wasn't getting scared. But then I'm like, you're fine. And then he's like, okay, and he's like, started swimming around some more, and he was fine, and he was happy with it. Fine, okay, we gotta go, because I'm done swimming, and Matthew's freezing, and I'm like, no, it's time to go. And Lacey got out, and she threw up. I think she has too much water, and then I started worried about Matthew, because he's the first time he's long has been in the water, and, so the worried about the whole dry drowning thing, but he seems to be okay, so he's like not shortness of breath or anything, and he doesn't like want to hear like coughing or anything like that. The signs I say to watch out for. And then after that, I went to my friend Delina's house and I had coffee. And I think I'm going to have to actually, probably stop this video and then delete some other stuff so I can finish it. But anyway, I had some coffee, and then I came up from the coffee, and Matthew jumped on a trampoline, which I got some video of that. And then we got home, and Dave's friends were here, and his friend Mike and Joe. And Matthew's all excited to see his friend Joe. He's like, wow, Joe's here. And he was in there for a little bit, and then we ended up playing in the playroom. And then Matthew said, I want chocolate milk. And so I gave him his milk, and he went to the room and watched Bob the Builder. I thought for sure he'd fall asleep, but he didn't. So now I'm trying to get him to go to sleep and get everybody else to go to sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off and go to sleep. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Audrey's at my sister's house. So good night.